3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
So, heading over to the entrepreneurial aspect of you. So, how did you come about with your first business, Les Racines de Ndaya?
Yeah, so it started.
Okay.
I was doing cream for my son who has eczema, and I was using a shea butter that I was buying here in Belgium. So for a long time I used product from pharmacy, and it was quite expensive, and it contained a lot of cortisone. But the problem with the cortisone, each time I put him, it will calm the eczema, but then start again when you stop. And one of my cousins told me that why you don't try shea butter, and so I tried shea butter, but I didn't like the aspect of the shea butter as it was. It was too hard, especially during the winter time. So I started working on the shea butter to get it more user-friendly, if I can say that.
So how did you get this expertise to maneuver on shea butter like that?
The thing is that I study science,
Okay.
so it was easy for me to open a book and find information and start using this information and try. It was I tried and it works.
Okay.
So I tried for my son, it works. I tried for a few people from my friend kids, it works. And I didn't really have a plan to start a business with that. I traveled for vacation to Guinea-Conakry, and there I found the shea butter, and it was very cheap compared to the price I was paying here in Belgium. So I took all of them. I took like 20 kilograms of shea butter, but I didn't have the plan to sell them as a business. So I contacted to one of my friends. I knew that she was doing product for the hair. I told her, I have shea butter, you can buy it from me. And then when I give her my price that I wanted, but then she asked me too cheap price. I told her, look, I know how much you sell your product.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to
go that low.
That low, yes. And then I contacted Sheila, who is my partner now, and she said, but you can do it yourself, Helene. You don't need to
sell it to somebody.
To sell it to somebody else. And she guided me a bit because she's guiding entrepreneurs, and she motivates people to go to entrepreneurial. And so I started, and I buy container to put my shea butter, and then it's come to the I need to do the label, and I went to a networking event with Sheila, and then I meet people who were working on marketing, design, graphism, and so on. And Sheila told me that you don't need to pay that much money. You can find out how to do it yourself. And so I went on internet, Vistaprint was there, and I used Canvas to try to have to design something nice, and it started like that. So my first product was only shea butter, and because I get no for someone else, that pushed me to
become an entrepreneur.
Yes, exactly.
That's a great story. So how did you go from shea butter to
more product?
Yeah.
Another story is that one of my friends starting buying my shea butter, but he was a man, and then he told me, yeah, but shea butter makes me I'm shining too much and I don't want to shine. Can you make a cream I didn't know how to make a cream. I said, yes, I can. But then I went back to the book to look how you do the cream.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. So this is something I learned from my professional environment. You don't say no, you say yes, and then you learn.
You learn how to
by doing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I open a book and I start looking how you do it, etc. And I did it and I gave it to him, and he liked it.
Okay.
Yeah. So he liked it, and I said, okay. And he started buying. Still now.
What cream is that?
It's crème du jour, day cream.
Okay.
And then so I start doing this, especially for him. Because before I was not doing a lot of cosmetic for everybody. I was just doing this shea butter and then this cream for him, but I didn't put out there that I'm doing cream and things like that. And then because I also, another thing that pushed me to get more in deep in entrepreneurship is that in 2018 there was communal election. And for the first time in my life, I have a problem with the racism. I got some racist remark from someone, and I start feeling really afraid that one day maybe we will need to go back to Africa because of the racism. Because I live in Ninove, and at that time the racism in Ninove was really high. Mm-hmm. And I said, okay, I will need a job. And in my country, you know, when you don't know important people, the only thing you can do is to create your own job. Mm-hmm. And so first I think that, okay, I could eventually create a pharmaceutical company, but doing generic, not doing the research, but just generic. And then I said, oh, it's too much money. Mm-hmm. I don't have that level of money. And I was discussing with friends, and they told me, why you don't explore the African pharmacopée, so plants. And I said, okay, I could do that actually, but I don't know much about this, because it's true. When I was young, my parents always, when you have, for example, a headache or
you just cut some plants, boil
you get some plants, you boil it, and you drink it.
Yeah.
Yes, but I have a problem with that because it's not precise. So as a scientist, I didn't really believe in plants medicine. And even one of my friends in 2017, I remember this story very well. He got sick, and then he said that he went to someone here in Belgium to get some plants to be cured. And I told him, why do you do that? You have the mutual, you can go to the pharmacy and get the drugs. Yeah. Why you do that? You don't know what you put in these plants, and you don't have, the dosage is not clear, and and don't do that. You will hurt yourself. So really, I was more focused on
the modern medicine.
Yes. Mm-hmm. At the same time, I was working in pharmaceutical company. This is obviously normal. Yeah. So, but 1 year later, it was completely the opposite. And when my friend told me that, okay, I said, okay, but I cannot do that like that. I need to study. I need to learn. I need to understand how you do the dosage. Is very important. So
you get into the herbalism.
Yes.
You not do it the African way.
No.
That they just mix everything. You do it
a kind of scientific way. So I said, okay. So I started studying. So when I started selling the herbal product, I didn't sell any herbal product that I see on internet. Mm-hmm. Always I check for that who has been studied long time ago, and you have scientific proof of it.
Of its efficiency.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So I start with really few plants. I don't sell a lot of African plants because I still need to fund myself and study that, okay, I have several books that confirm and several scientific studies on those plants that prove that it's efficient.
So what plants do you have now?
I have plants like rosemary, so all kind of plants that can boost your immune system. Those plants are the plants that have been studied for a long time, like moringa. It's something that has been studied for a long time. Hibiscus is something that has been studied for a long time. Desmodium is it's a plant that has been studied, and you can see that this is things that it's used to do the detox of your body, but you have proof of it. Really, they give, for example, if I take the example of hibiscus, they have a study, scientific study, they give the mouse, they give paracetamol to the mouse. And you know that when you took paracetamol too much, yes, it will have some kind of injury to your liver.
Really?
Yes. Because the liver is the organ that metabolizes everything.
Okay.
But if you took too many, you can have, at least after long period of treatment, you can have injury to your liver. So they give, after they treat mouse with very high dose of paracetamol, they saw that there was the liver was injured. So they give then a tisane of hibiscus. And they saw that the mouse who took hibiscus, the liver recovered quickly than the other one. Okay. So you have the proof of that. And yes, exactly. So I still need this to sell the herbal products. Yes.
Okay. That's good. I mean, it's out there, it's written, it's proven. It's not exactly. It's not what you heard from a woman in the marketplace or something.
Yeah, I didn't took everything that my grandma told me and use it. Yeah. I still listening, of course, but I still need to have confirmation of based on the scientific study that have been done when there is. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So are those like all the products?
Other products that I'm selling, so I have cosmetics for the body, so the hair and the body. So I'm making now soap myself. So after studying herbalism at evening school, I went deep in cosmetics because I really want to specialize in phytocosmetic. So cosmetic made with herbal products, plants. And so I study formulation of cosmetics and how to create your own artisanal laboratory.
Okay. So now you have a laboratory?
Now I have a laboratory, yes.
Okay. That's impressive. And you still have a job?
I still have a job. Because I still need money, and my job actually, my salary helped me to start the business, and it's really my salary who did everything. I didn't borrow money, except now that I have the shop. I had to borrow money to have this place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you manufacture, package your products and meet the many European regulations? Like I can imagine that there are a lot of regulations.
There is an evolution. If you go on my Facebook, you will see an evolution. When I started, so I did the design for myself, by myself. The logo, the initial logo, I did it myself.
Is the same logo today?
No. So after having some money, I asked someone to design a new logo. For example, the one is there. It's This is old logo. Yes, this is the one I designed myself.
Okay.
This has been done by someone else, and if you take, so this one has been done by a lady whose her job is doing
graphic stuff.
Yes, design, graphism, and things like that. So And then I still need to do some improvement on the label of my cosmetics, because all the label that I'm using now, I'm doing everything myself because it costs a lot of money.
To pay for
Yeah.
this.
And
you're doing good.
But I know that the people who are advising me say that I need to change, to do better. And I am conscious that I need to do better.
Alright.
Yes, but I believe that you doesn't need to wait to have a big money to start something. You need to start somewhere.
Starting small.
Really, I believe in small starting, and this is my case, and this is my story. And I try to improve each time. I still have a road to go, but yeah. I receive a lot of critics. I know, I receive a lot of critics. Because people like nice packaging but I don't care because I know what I have in my mind and I know what I am capable of
doing.
Yeah, and so the people can say in my language, they say that it's like a shower. They say it just cool down.
So, what are some of the benefits of herbal stuff to be like? What are some of the benefits of herbal and natural products for versus the chemicalized, industrialized stuff?
Yeah. It's the healthy. Yeah, it's really the healthy because when you put products in your hair, for example, if we take the example of the hair, the relax, the products that are we are using to relaxing the hair, the conditioner, and with a lot of chemical, it has been proved now that it's very bad for us. You will see a lot of the disease in black community. And this is the consequence of the chemical that we use for so many years on us. A lot of people are, for example, the people who are using cream to be more white. The consequence,
bleaching the skin.
Yes, bleaching skin. The consequence is just dramatic. And last year I was to I attend the forum of the cosmetic for black people, and there was this pharmacist, La Terma. She's very well known on internet, and I never think that the people who, for example, those people who are bleaching their skin, they have high blood pressure.
Oh.
It's connected to this, the using of this kind of product, but they don't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people doesn't know, and personally, I'm natural, and I have no problem with that since forever. But I know a lot of people are suffering to be natural, so to have natural hair like mine. Even they need something. So I'm creating this project to help them that you can still have your natural hair using good product that doesn't hurt you, doesn't damage your healthy.
Your health.
Yeah. So it's important, and they need to find alternative to the chemical product.
And you have them here at the Ujamaa Concept Store?
Yes.
All right. So, talking about the Ujamaa Concept Store, how did that come about?
So, when I start, I had a small lab in my house. So I have really one room that I set up to be like the laboratory. And after that, I have finished my my certification how to create the lab. So it was end of 2020. So I create that in my house, but then it was too small. And actually, I was doing this only for myself. I didn't want to produce cosmetic for other people. And then when I published that on Instagram that I have lab and I'm doing cosmetics, a lot of people contacted me to produce the cosmetic for them. But For example, my desk was in my bedroom. So if I have to discuss with client, I cannot have meeting with them in my bedroom. Actually, I invite, the whole house was full of things. My sitting room was full of products and things like that. It was not possible. So I started looking for a space. So before I said, okay, I'm going to rent a bigger space. But I have someone, her name is Laura. And she said, but you know, Helene, as black people, we don't need to rent. Now we need to buy.
Okay.
And I told her, but Laura, I don't have money. I'm really, in my head, I didn't think that I have money to buy a place. But this trick is this is the answer that I give to her. But I went to sleep and I start thinking how I can get the money to buy. And because she's right. We need to have our own business. We need to have our own places. Renting is giving money to someone. You are making someone rich than you. But when you think about it, you can get credit and you will have the same, the renting is the same for the credit than what you are giving to another.
And you own the property.
And you own the property. Okay. So I started thinking, okay, I don't know. So what I think, I call people, agent immobilier. How do you say that?
Real estate agent.
Yes. I told her that I want to sell my house, but it wasn't true. I just want to see the price of my house. And she gave me how much I had. So I looked to the bank what I have as a saving. And then I was also in a group of entrepreneur women, and we were doing tontine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I got 20,000 euro from that group.
Okay.
And I was my own savings. So I went to the bank. I told them, okay, I found a place I want to buy. Can you borrow me money? And they say yes.
Okay.
But they say yes. But the first thing that I have doubt that I could not. But sometimes God put some people in your way that will open your eyes to see things that you have, but you don't know that you have.
Okay.
Yeah, and
one of them is Laura, I guess.
Laura and Josie have been those two people who really have contributed to have this. Because they believe that I could do it, I didn't believe myself. Yeah. And sometimes, you need some people who will believe in you more than you do.
Believe in your own
yeah.
self, yeah.
And then you just need to listen carefully.
Okay.
And evaluate all the possibility.
I think in that discussion you mentioned the fact that you equally list other products are equally being displayed in the Ujamaa store. So how do you, why did you decide to bring other products in, then how do you find the other producers?
Yeah, so I had the place, and then I realized that my own product will not fill this space. And I was thinking about myself in the past when I didn't have a place. It's very difficult to rent a place. It's especially if you are not full time. And so I say, okay, we can share this place with other people who have amazing products out there. And so I had the idea to have this concept store. So I contacted Sheila, of course, and I told her, okay, I have this project. What do you think? Can you give me some name of people who we can join the because she has a lot of contacts. Who can join the concept store, and then we start thinking, discussing how we will do this, and then she said, I want to work with you. Okay. So this is how we started, and then we made a list of people who could join the concept store. So for the cosmetic, for example, one of the requirements was that their product need to be natural and healthy. For the food, the same. It has to be things that are done legally and with the blessing from AFSCA, which is the safety for food and drugs. No, it's safety for the food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Food safety.
It's food safety organization from the Belgian government, and yes, that was the requirement for food and cosmetics, and then for the decoration, this is more. Sheila would say, okay, we can also add decoration. We can add clothes, and she has a lot of idea and what to do. So she's mainly the one contacting the people and negotiate the contract with them, and yeah,
okay,
selecting the product.
All right, that's great. We grow together. So I mean, like, you're growing in collaboration with other entrepreneurs. So that's a good thing.
Yes, it's yeah, we support each other, and yeah, we need that.
Okay.
We need that.
Yeah, particularly in the community, the African community.
Yeah.
What are some of the major skills that you have had to develop to keep up as an entrepreneur?
You need to be very strategic and a lot of resilience.
Resilience again?
Yes, I think that resilience is something that will help you even for personal life or professional or business. This is really important, and then don't listen to people who say that you cannot make it.
Yeah,
and there are a lot of them.
You need Laura's and Sheila's in your
Exactly. You need people like Sheila who say, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yes, and don't listen to the one who say you cannot do it. Yeah.
Okay. But I think somebody said the only person that I mean, if you have to listen to that kind of advice, it should be somebody who has gone through it.
Yes.
Particularly, like, if the person has not done it, I mean, he has
anything.
No grounds to tell you that
exactly.
You cannot do it.
Yeah. That's when people give me some. I receive some critics, and I look at them. I look at their life. I just laugh internally. I laugh, and I don't make any comment. I said, okay. It doesn't
bother me.
It doesn't bother me, and it doesn't worth me to start debate or anything. I just listen and then continue doing what I'm doing.
Okay. Tell me, what are like what are certain things that motivate you to keep doing what you're doing as an entrepreneur? I mean, you can just focus on your job and your life will be pretty okay. So what are things that really motivate you and push you to do all the things you do?
My kids, I want to be a model for them, and I really want to show them that actually you can do more than just doing your job.
That's great.
Yeah, and really, my kids are motivating me. Now I cannot fail, because if I fail, then I will give more bad example to them.
You have to be successful at all costs.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. So, rounding up, if somebody wants to list their product at the store or come buy something natural for their hair or for their skin or for their health, how do they contact or reach out to you?
So I am on LinkedIn, I am on Instagram. So if someone wants to produce their own brand of cosmetics, I can do that for a small quantity. So this is things that I'm already doing. I had so far 3 clients.
So you're producing for them?
I produce for them, yes.
Okay.
2 of them, the product is already to them, it's in the market, and the other one we just agree on the formulation. Now I'm going to do the testing for the compatibility and stability test of the product.
And it's all herbal and...
It will be, it's a product for the hair.
Like herbal?
Yes, it's natural. So it's a cream, natural cream, shampoo, mask for the hair, and then nourishing oil.
Okay. All right, that's great. Thank you very much for sharing your life story, your journey, your experiences, and a lot of advice we've gotten from you.
Thank you.
I personally have learned a lot.
Thank you very much for coming. I know that you come far away.
That's okay. And definitely we hope when everything is bigger, we could do yet another episode.
We can show before and after. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Today actually I was not prepared because I saw a lot of place that I need to packaging project and so yeah, I have a lot of work for now and yeah.
All right. Okay guys, until next time, this was Miss Helene from the Racines Ndaya and the Ujamaa Concept Store. Make sure you check out their store. They're on LinkedIn, they're on Instagram, all the social platforms. You can get a lot of natural products for your hair, for your skin, and for your health altogether. Until next time, this is the Afro Diaspo Hustlers. Bye.
Bye.